That we're going to do today is a solar chakra meditation. Your solar chakra is all about your connection to yourself. It's all about how much do you like you, your self-worth, your self-value, your self-esteem, your confidence, your personal power. And all of that energy is stored in your core, in your stomach, in your belly, in your mid-back. And so we're going to meditate to welcome in energy that awakens the love and the light and the divine energy that's connected to your personal power, to your self-worth, to your self-esteem, and really to your authenticity. There's so much going on in the world right now where it is imperative that we are able and that we have the time and that we take a moment to always come back home to ourselves, that we have the time and the tools to lean back into ourselves, to trust our intuition and to know who we are, to like who we are, and to be okay with just us liking us being enough. So when you're ready, go ahead and take a big, deep inhale through the nose and an exhale out of the mouth. One more big, deep inhale through the nose and an exhale out of the mouth. And I want you to imagine yourself either in a forest surrounded by greenery, beautiful trees. Maybe there's a waterfall in the distance. Maybe you hear a river in the distance. Or maybe you're on a beach where you get to just stand with your feet in the water, with your toes gripping the sand. Whichever one of those feels good for you. Allow yourself to be barefooted. Allow yourself to feel the earth, feel the ground, feel the water, feel the sand. And just take a deep inhale through the nose and an exhale out of the mouth. One more deep inhale through the nose and an exhale out of the mouth. When you're ready, I want you to all of a sudden see this beautiful golden globe, this beautiful golden sparkly globe, this sphere start to make its way towards you. And it feels like fun. The energy of it makes you smile. It makes you look with curiosity and with glee and with happiness and with joy. It's almost like as it gets closer to you, you can't help but to feel happier. You can't help but to feel braver. You can't help but to feel courageous. You can't help but to feel inspired. You can't help but to feel motivated. And as it draws closer and closer to you, you feel the overwhelming and almost an outpouring of love and happiness and joy. And that sphere starts to glow and give its energy and transfer its energy directly into your core, directly into your stomach, directly into your belly. And that energy, that glow, that light, it wraps itself around your sides, around your obliques, around your waist, around your mid back, your lower back, and it wraps you tight. It wraps you tight like a jacket, tight like a waist trainer, tight like a belt. You can still breathe, but it just engulfs you in joy. It engulfs you in tenacity. It engulfs you in courage. And you feel at ease and powerful all at the same time. You feel at ease and powerful all at the same time. You feel at ease and you feel powerful all at the same time. You feel at ease and you feel powerful all at the same time. Take a deep inhale through the nose and an exhale out of your mouth. One more big deep inhale through your nose and an exhale out of your mouth. Take a moment to feel what that energy feels like in you. Not just on you, but in you. And if there's anything that starts to come to your mind that sounds like you can't do it, that sounds like you're not powerful, that sounds like you're doing too much, that sounds like who do you think you are, exhale those thoughts out. Because what's happening is the energy of that orb, the energy of that sphere is now pushing out your limiting beliefs. It's now pushing out the self-sabotaging thinking. It's pushing out the narratives that other people have told you about you, but that aren't even yours. It's not even your truth. Let that energy, let that power, let that love, let that light settle into your core, settle into your stomach, settle into your back. Let it settle, let it settle. And anything that is not in alignment with your power, your confidence, your value, any thought that arises, any memory that arises, any person and what they said, if any of that arises, simply exhale it out. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up so it can come out. So it can come out. So it can come out. Continue giving yourself that deep inhale through the nose and exhale out of the mouth. And now I want you to think about all the things that you have planned for yourself, all the things that you want to do with your life. And I want you to think about them now as if all of your needs are met, as if there are no obstacles in your way. I want you to see them happening without any doubts or any fears. How would you move? What would you really go after? What would you really do? How would you really serve? How would you really give? And see yourself doing that. See yourself showing up in that power, in that light, in that strength, in that courageousness. No doubts, no fears, no obstacles. How would you show up? How would you move? How would you love? How would you love yourself? How would you take care of yourself? How would you treat yourself? How would you hold others accountable for how they treat you? How would you show up? Knowing that you are fully in your power and you are fully in your confidence and you are fully in your value and you are fully in your worth and you have no fears and you have no doubts around what you are capable of or who you are. How would you show up? What would you do? What would you be doing? Who are you surrounded by? Who is no longer there? 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 And how do you feel? That is the most important part of it all. How do you feel in that power, in that fearlessness, and in that ease, in that joy, in that fun, in that love, in that light? How do you feel? It's okay to smile as you think about it. It's okay to breathe a little deeper. And pay attention to how your body feels when you allow yourself to feel your own power. how it feels in your feet, how it feels in your toes, how it feels in your calves and your shins, how it feels in your knees, how it feels in your legs, how it feels in your hips, in your womb, how it feels in your core, how it feels in your waist, how it feels in your heart, how it feels in your shoulders, your arms, your elbows, your forearms, your wrists, your fingers, your palms, the palms of your hands. How does it feel in your throat, in your face, your ears, your chin, your nose, your lips, your eyes, your forehead, your hair, your scalp? How does it feel all over your body to be emanating and illuminating in your own power, in your own worth, and in your own value? And know that in this moment, this is not your imagination. This is your truth. This is not your imagination. This is who you are. It's not your imagination. This is what you get to have and get to call in for yourself. So know, as you go about your day and as you enter this next season, as you enter this next chapter in your life, that you get to take this power with you. You get to take this confidence with you. You get to take this worth with you. And if it wavers, you come back to this feeling. If it fleets, you come back to this feeling and you remind yourself. You reconnect to yourself. You come back home to yourself. You go within. And you remember who you are without the doubts, without the fears. You remember how you move. You remember your priorities. You remember your worth. You remember how you move, what you do, and that there is no one that can do it the way you do it, that can show up the way you show up, whose light shines the way yours shine. You are uniquely curated for this power that you feel. And you can stand alongside others in their power. And you can shine together. You can illuminate together. You can impact together. But it all starts with you coming back home to your light, staying connected to your light and knowing your light, staying true to your light. Take a big, deep inhale through the nose and an exhale out of your mouth, allowing that sphere energy to stay there. And as the sphere starts to back away and pull away from you, it's still shining and it's still glowing. And yet when you look down at your stomach, when you look down at your core, it is glowing and illuminating just as much. You took nothing away, but you definitely received. And feel your feet in the sand, or in the water, or in the ground, in the lushness of the grass. And just allow yourself to take a releasing and relaxing deep inhale through the nose. And exhale out of the mouth. And know that this power is always within you. And this power is yours. And yours alone. When you're ready, start to wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers, and you can start to blink your eyes open, knowing that you get to walk in your power moving forward.